What's up everybody, back for another Honkai Star Rail video, and this time it's should you summon for Boothill. So, Boothill drops in about, 4 days-ish of me recording this. That's not too long, I'm not gonna lie. So, you might be wondering, okay, should I go ahead and summon on Robin? You know, how good is Boothill? Is he needed? And now, first off, Boothill is going to be a 5-star physical hunt DPS. So, if you have your DPSs sorted, you're pretty much good to go. Mostly for MOC, because let's be honest, you're not running this guy in pure fiction, right? If you're looking for a pure fiction DPS, please, please, for the love of God, do not summon Broodhill. He will not help you, right? But, right, if you're looking for a new DPS, or you want to try something new, Boothill might be for you. Now, let's quickly go over his kit, and I'll give you my thoughts on him. So, Boothill does 100% of his attack to a single target, yada yada, we all heard it before. Then, Boothill forces a single target enemy into a standoff state. Boothill's base attack gets enhanced, and he cannot use this skill lasting for 2 turns. Duration reduces by 1 at the start of Boothill's every turn. The enemy target in the standoff becomes taunted when the enemy target slash Boothill gets attacked by the other party in the standoff. The damage they receive increases by 30% to 15%. After the target is defeated or becomes weakness broken, Boothill gains 1 stack of pocket trick shot, then dispels the debuff. The skill cannot regenerate energy after using the skill. The current turn does not end. Pretty much, Boothill will take increased damage, but he will also be doing increased damage to that enemy. Then his enhanced basic attack deals 220 of his attack to a single target. The enhanced basic attack cannot recover a skill point and can only target the enemy in standoff. That is a bit of a downside. Then, his talent is each stack of pocket trick shot increases the enhanced basic attack's toughness reduction by 50%, stacking up to 3 times. If the target is weakness broken while the enhanced basic attack is being used, based on the number of pocket trick shot stacks, deals break damage to this target equal to 70, 120, 170 with a physical break damage. The max toughness taken into account for this damage cannot exceed 16 times the base toughness reduction of the basic attack Skull Crush Spurs. After winning the battle, Boothill can retain pocket trick shot for the next battle. Then, his ultimate applies physical weakness to a target enemy, lasts for 2 turns, deals physical damage equal to 400% of his attack to a target, and delays their action by 40%. So, pretty much, Boothill is a break DPS. Now, bonus ability. When in standoff, gain pocket trick shot, regenerates 10 energy. Can also trigger this effect when getting pocket trick shot stacks that exceed the limit. Then, while Boothill is in standoff, reduces the damage he receives from targets that are not in standoff by 30%. Then, increase the crit damage by an amount equal to 10 to 50% of break effect up to a max increase of 30% to 150, meaning you need 300% to get that off. Now his stat bonuses are 37.3. Now, probably the ones you would go for. One is when the battle start gains 1 stack of pocket trick shot. When Boothill deals damage, ignores 60% of the enemy's target's defense. And then the second tip is while in standoff and gaining pocket trick shot, remove 1 skill point. Yeesh. Recovers 1 skill point, increase break effect by 30%, lasts for 2 turns. Can also trigger this effect when gaining pocket trick shot stacks that exceed the max limit, but cannot trigger repeatedly within 1 turn. So, he scales off a break effect, so this helps break effect, and it recovers a skill point, which he wouldn't normally get. Now, pretty much how you build this guy is break effect with a little bit of crit rate, crit damage from the looks of it. I've been told you don't need to really go crit damage, but for me, I'd say get as close to 300% as you can while maintaining good speed. It's pretty much the gist of this guy, and then pretty much you just want break effect, crit rate, crit damage, and then just hit the speed breakpoint and you're good to go. At least that's how I am going to build Boothill. If I don't hit the 300% break effect, I'm not too worried about that, especially with the fact that you're probably going to be running this guy with Ruan Mei. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're supposed to run him with Harmony MC. I feel like you don't need to. You definitely can, right? If you want to do Boothill, Ruan Mei, Harmony MC, and then a sustain. But yeah, it really is up to you. You don't really need to run him with Silver Wolf because he implants physical weakness. So it's really nice. If he didn't do this, I'd be like, yeah, don't summon. Because you'd only really be able to fight physical weak enemies, or you'd have to run Silver Wolf with him. I'm curious what the difference would be between Harmony MC and someone like Bronya, right? Or, you know, if you have Sparkle, that works too, with action advancing to kind of just drill down on the enemy's toughness bar by getting another action. versus when you break it doing, super break damage, because super break damage does scale off of break effect. Be very curious, but I do think Boothill probably will be one of, if not the best single target DPS in the game. I think his competition is who? Let me pull up Pride Win real quick. Tier list. Well, like ratio, right? I think it's just ratio. Oh, you can't see him, but it's fine. Yeah, it'd be ratio. So I have a feeling this guy will probably do more damage than ratio. Obviously, if you're fighting enemies that aren't weak to physical, you're really going to be relying on the ult. So do keep that in mind. I know it lasts for 2 turns, but you're not going to start the battle or every battle with the ultimate ready unless you're using like Ting Yun, which probably wouldn't be too bad for him because he could use attack percent on some of his skills, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how badly fighting a non-physical enemy will be from. I'll probably do a showcase on it if I do pull him. But other than that, if you like break effect units and you have Ruan Mei, I think he is a definitely good summon, especially with the new game mode featuring bosses. They sound like they might be a bit tanky. We'll have to see when that game mode comes out. But if they're like super strong, like new MOC, and it's just like we're fighting like Aventurine, possibly I'm hoping we'll fight stuff like Fantilia or the Beetle boss or Cocolia. If it's them, then Boothill might be like straight up the best unit for that. Acheron will probably still hit really hard. It might be better, especially because a lot of those enemies do summon ads, right? But Boothill might absolutely like destroy it, so we'll have to see, right? We'll have to see. But he looks like he's really cool. Really cool animations, very cool character. I'm definitely hoping I win my 50-50 for him. If not, I'll probably be summoning for Firefly because I really like Firefly and Sam. But anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Let me know in the comments if you are summoning for Boothill. Also, heads up, from the looks of it, he probably won't need his Lycon. I know I made a video saying he probably will need it. But a lot of people are like, oh, he does need his light cone. Yeah, he'll probably need it, and if you watch the video, it's because I think it'll be pretty hard to hit 300% break effect if you don't have characters like Ruan Mei and Harmony MC giving break effect on the team. But you definitely don't need it. I'll probably run like the Herdastone, jeez, the Herdastore light cone on him. So do keep that in mind. If you really like him, though, I recommend getting the light cone of any DPS you intend to main or use a ton, especially if they are one of your MOC clearing DPSs. But on that'll be it for the video. Let me know if you're going to summon for Boothill in the comments. If you're a big fan of break effect teams, if you don't care for break effect teams, are you summoning because he's break effect, or are you skipping because he is break effect? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next Honkai Star video.